It felt like my child letting it see me. It was the strangest thing. She bonded to me very early on. She just got more and more attached to me. I love animals and I like a challenge. Geese are pretty well known for not being very kind to people, so I just started going down there almost daily and just interacting with them. And I find if you're patient with them and they eventually learn you're not there to, attack them. And so I was basically trusted by the flock, and then COVID hit. The geese had a little bit more privacy than they're used to, and so a Gosling was born there for the first time in a decade. The first Gosling was born, and I was the only one that they trusted anywhere near it. It was very quick that she seemed to recognize me. While she was still a little yellow fluff ball like this big, she was slumping up against me.
He's cuddled up against me like he does with his mom, and he's nibbling on my clothes.
I have no children of my own, but I imagine that feeling is what I felt. It was literally just a warmth in your chest. I had never felt that before. Because I knew it felt that way towards me, that it had bonded to me as if I was its mother. And so to have that reaction, it caught me off guard when her little wings went up and everything. The baby would come over to me and just kind of plop down and slump up against my leg while I was sitting there. And that's a behavior that it did towards its mom. And it was the only act of affection I'd ever seen any goose give to any other goose, was when it was with its mother. So having that same sort of connection to it was pretty cool. And it just grew from there. While Sam was growing up that first season, I would visit every day, sometimes several times a day. The funny thing is, she was kind of like my hype goose. Even though the other geese tolerated me, some of them even kind of liked me, but she would get them all excited.
Holy crap, Sam, you almost flew.
She would get so excited to see me coming that she would get all of them excited as well. They don't move fast for anything, but they move fast to come see me.
I do believe I've been spotted. Jesus Christ. What?
Hard not to feel really good about that when you see that coming at you.
Little Margaret. Sam. This is Al.
If you spend enough time looking at them all individually, they kind of separate from that generic picture you have in your head. They seem relatively clever animals. They certainly remember things. They remember me. I'm not a people person. There's something just so honest about animals that, I don't know, you can put up with more from them. They have a whole kind of badass persona about them. Nobody messes with them. I enjoy the fact that I manage to endear myself to animals that have that sort of persona. Beyond that, they're amazing animals.